There is this one nagging mistake that so many hypnotists make, and we wanted to do a short video to explain it to you so you don't ever make this mistake.
Right. Here's the secret. Hypnosis is an interactive experience. It's more of a relationship or conversation than a thing you do to someone while they sit there with their eyes closed.
All right. So let's break this down and we'll give you some good tips. So first of all, we think of hypnosis as a psychodynamic loop, right? Between the hypnotist and the subject or client, or if you're a doctor, you can call them a patient, I suppose, right? It's a psychodynamic loop. And when you're in that loop, it's an engaging two-way loop. You are using that to get feedback and then use that feedback in the session.
Right. And you're going to tell the client what to do, for instance, like take a deep breath, open your eyes, move your hands, stretch, idiomotor signals, whatever you're doing. So you need to see and hear the client. You need to be able to get their response to see how well things are going.
100%.
Which leads us to an interesting email.
Right. Now, we'll get to that in a moment. But the key point here to remember is hypnosis is an interactive experience with the psychodynamic loop. So you're not just sitting there having the person close their eyes and read a bunch of stuff at them.
Yeah, like pressing a play button.
Or let's say, okay, you've moved away from scripts and at least you understand principles, but you're not just simply talking at them and offering them hypnotic words that even if you're making them up and not reading a script, right? It's interactive. So yeah, Mike was just hinting at this. We had an interesting email that came in. A customer had bought Mindscaping, which I would say it's not hypnosis, but it's got built-in trance. It's a hypnotic protocol because you're using Mindscaping. Mindscaping is guiding someone into an interactive experience where in their mind they are landscaping something to move towards a destination. That's really, I mean, we'll put a link for MikeMandelHypnosis.com/Mindscaping if you want to check it out. Now, this lady bought the product. And then I guess about a day or two later said, I'd like to have a refund, which of course we're going to give you your money back, but no problem. The reason she wanted a refund is because she did not realize that she would have to hear what her clients say to her. It's like, oops. I mean, that's what inspired this video. Oops, you didn't realize that you needed to be able to hear what your clients say. Now, obviously, she must have been doing online sessions and not in-person sessions, or this, I imagine, wouldn't have been a problem. But you've got to set up your online environment, if you're doing hypnosis online, such that you have either speakers or headphones that are not going to cause feedback loops, right? That there are no extra noises or other interruptions.
Remember what I said. I said, just send her an email and say, are you aware that your computer has a volume control?
Right. I mean, you've got to be able to. And so here's what, if you've been guilty of just reading at your clients or talking to them endlessly while they sit there with their eyes closed, we urge you to get better foundational skills, right? There are a lot of really good trainers out there.
Yes, there are.
The bottom line is you need to do some of this training. So if you fail to do the training and all you do is read scripts of people or
you'll never progress.
You'll never progress. It's a psychodynamic loop. So what we recommend, start with the Mike Mandel Hypnosis Academy. It's totally free to get started. We'll put a link in the description under this video.
How much did you say, Chris?
Oh, it's free. I mean, it's not free to be a customer for life or anything like that, but it's completely free to get started so you can see if our style of hypnosis resonates with you. Guess what? It probably will because it's awesome. It's a great way to do hypnosis. But if it doesn't, no problem. You don't even have to buy anything. You can just check it out for free. So that's what we recommend you do. There's a lot of great places that you can learn hypnosis. We think the Mike Mandel Hypnosis Academy is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I named it after you.
Thanks, buddy.
You taught me pretty much everything I know. So there we go. That's what we have for you. Interact with your clients. Don't just read at them and talk at them. Thanks again, and good night.